Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and you're watching Michelle's Life. Today's video is another tag video, and today's tag is the book Courtship Tag. This tag was originally created by I Love Books. I didn't catch her name, so I do apologize. But I was tagged by Reggie over at Don't Stop Reading. So thank you, Reggie, for tagging me. This is such a great tag. So let's get started. Phase 1. Initial attraction, a book that you bought because of the cover. For this, I'm going to go with Weird Girl and What's His Name. I actually bought this more for the title, but I did enjoy the cover as well, and I originally bought it on my Kindle, but just the cover and the title alone spoke to me before I even read the synopsis, so this was definitely initial attraction. Phase 2. First impressions, a book that you got because of the summary. Since I started watching booktube videos and started my own channel, I actually haven't perused the shelves in a very long time. One weekend I took a mom day out and I went to the bookstore and perused the shelves. And I did know that I wanted a literary fiction, and I had seen this book on other people's shelves, but I didn't know much about it. And once I read the back, I was sold. I had to buy it, even though it was at full price of, I think it was like $15 or $17. And that is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. This book just sold me. Let me read you the back and see if it sells you as well. It says, A Little Life follows 4 college classmates, broke adrift and buoyed only by their friendship and ambition, as they move to New York in search of fame and fortune, while their relationships, which are tinged by addiction, success, and pride, deepen over the decades. The men are held together by their devotion to the brilliant, enigmatic Jude, a man scarred by unspeakable childhood trauma, a hymn to brotherly bonds, and a masterful depiction of love in the 21st century. Hanya Yanagihara's stunning novel is about the families we are born into and those that we make for ourselves. Phase 3 is Sweet Talk, a book with great writing. For this, I'm going to go with Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn series. I haven't read anything else by him, but I am still amazed at how pulled into this series I have become and how well I am able to follow all of the action scenes, even though I barely can follow them in movies. So I think that says something about his writing, and I absolutely love it. Phase 4. First Date, a first book in a series which made you want to pursue the rest of the series. And I have 2 for this, and I feel like they're pretty common books, but the 2 that I choose are Cinder and Throne of Glass. Both of these series are highly addictive, and I absolutely love them. As soon as a new book comes out, it's an auto buy for me, and I need to pick it up right away. So I'm gonna go with these 2. Phase 5, Late Night Phone Calls. A book that kept you up all night long. For this, I'm going to go with The Raven King. I'm too lazy to grab my copy right now, but I'm pre-recording this, so hopefully by the time that this is done, hopefully by the time that this airs, I will have finished the book. But I read The Raven King while also reading A Strangeness in My Mind by Orhan Pamuk, and I was buddy reading both of these books, so I was trying to get the page count that we had set up for these buddy reads met every night, so I was actually staying up pretty late to read both of these books. So they are my most recent ones, so those are the ones I'm gonna go with. Phase 6, Always on My Mind, a book that you cannot stop thinking about. Need I say more? I've talked about this book so much on my channel. As soon as I picked this up and as soon as I read the second book, I couldn't get this world out of my mind. It had been such a long time since I read a book where the author created such a large world, and it's just so well developed, and I love the characters and the creatures and the alternate reality and just everything about this book. I think about it all the time. I've also talked about it in like 6 videos this month, so you know. Phase 7, Getting Physical, a book that you love the feel of. And honestly, I don't have a book for this. I love the feel of all my books, so I don't have an answer for that. Phase 8, Meeting the Parents, a book you would recommend to friends and family. And I think this is an obvious choice, and I've seen other people answer the same answer, but no one ever said I was super original. The book that I choose is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. Who wouldn't love this book? I mean, it speaks to everyone on so many different levels. It's just an amazing book told from the perspective of death and focusing on World War II. I mean, and the importance of literacy. It's just an amazing book, and this is the one I would recommend to literally everyone. Phase 9. Thinking about the future, a book or series you know you'll reread many times. For this, I know that I plan to reread the Lunar Chronicles as well as the Throne of Glass series, but for a standalone book that isn't necessarily thought of all the time, I know I want to reread in the future / possibly teach in my future classroom, is The Lies We Tell Ourselves by Robin Talley. This book is amazing, and I've also talked about it a million times on my channel, but I will definitely be rereading this book in the future. Phase 10. Share the love. Tag people. This tag, I would love to see Kayla Rain do this tag because she's all about the bookish couples. I would love to see this done on my friend Jodie's blog over at That One Girl Who Reads, as well as Liz's blog over at Let's Book About It. So that's it for this tag. This again was the book Courtship Tag, and I was tagged by Reggie. I will leave a link to her channel as well as the people that I tagged down below for you to go check out. They were all wonderful. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!